The sun does not cause skin cancer. Okay, don't shoot the messenger. This is what my recent client's higher self told her, and I'm going to tell you exactly what they said. So I do past life regression, life in between life regression, and higher self hypnosis, where I speak to my clients' higher selves. And one of the questions that came up in my client session when she was told to spend time in the sun was, if sunshine is so good for her, why does everyone say it can cause skin cancer and you need to cover up or use all kinds of sunblock? I'm going to read the notes off my screen so I can tell you exactly what this client's higher self had to say. Her higher self said, skin cancer can be something if that person chooses. It can be made up and created. The sun was not designed to hurt us. It is designed to give us nutrients. Cancer is already a cell that is in a certain person's body. The sun doesn't bring it out. This is a human thought. It's not true. We put things on our skin like clothing and lotions, and the cells are already in a human. They decided to put them there or invite them there. The sun does not do this. The sun is helpful for us. Now, this helped answer a question that I had, and that was, why does everyone's higher self tell them they need to get out and spend more time in the sun and that it's so good for us? But yet, all these medical professionals and doctors keep telling us to cover up and use all these toxic sunblocks to block the sun because it causes cancer. So I loved this explanation. And no, I'm not a doctor. I'm just someone who talks to a lot of people's higher selves, and I get a lot of the same answers. And these are all from people all over the world who don't know each other, and their higher selves are all saying the same thing. And because of that, I tend to believe what these people's higher selves are saying. Several years ago, when I found myself being drawn to spend more and more and more time in the sun on my breaks, my higher self told me it was very, very good for me and that I needed to make friends with the sun, to not fear it, but to be friends with it. And when I'm out in the sun, to set an intention of what I wanted the sun to do for me. And I would name different things like, I want you to help heal my skin. I want you to help give me some energetic upgrades and downloads. And I want you to help give me the vitamin D that I need for healthy bones. And I want you to strengthen my muscles. And then one day when I was lying on my stomach, I clearly heard my higher self tell me, flip over so your back is exposed to the sun and ask the sun to work on regenerating your spine. So I don't know about you, but hearing from all these people's higher selves who tell them to get sunlight because it's so good for them, and then hearing this story about how it's not the sun that gives us skin cancer, I tend to think I'm going to listen and spend even more time in the sun.